How do you feel the progress is going so far?
It's incredible. They've gone through the entire process. They've identified so many steps. It's going just as good as any of the best boot camps that I've been a part of. The energy's good, the focus is good, the dialogue, there's already been a lot of ahas, realizations of, didn't know we did that.
To actually visualize all the steps necessary just to get an application installed, it really opens up your mind, you know, to how difficult things are. So it's good to see it visualized. Now we just need to take it to the next step and figure out how we can shrink that down and make that process so much easier for us.
It's a great experience. We have all the right players in the room taking the product that we've had challenges with and boiling it down step by step to figure out where there is waste, and then eventually, day 2 or day 3, what we can do about that waste. So I think it's a great start.
We're working on identifying any waste in the process, and we went through the complete map from start to finish. In fact, it takes almost 5 weeks before we start to properly engage them in real change. And that's obviously something that we have a big opportunity to fix. Tomorrow, really excited because we get to spend the whole day focusing on what real good change we can make happen. We'll have a short-term, a medium-term, and a long-term plan, and we will pilot a new process on Monday.
Being part of this event, how do you think it went? What were the dynamics of the meeting? And I guess, what's your overall impression?
I think the week has gone really good. It was very eye-opening to see a process laid out with all the teams involved. There was a lot of good discussions between all the groups working together, you know, offering suggestions and potential opportunities for us to improve in this process going forward.
So as we walked in, you know, we said, hey, titles are left at the door.
Yep.
Do you think that held true throughout the discussions? I guess, how did you feel about that?
I think that was probably the most picture clear thing from day one. I mean, having a VP like John talk to us like we're, you know, we're all in a room together, friends, trying to solve a problem in order to help the company. You know, there were no titles, so the discussions were very easily, you know, easy to have with John. I mean, you don't really get that opportunity that much, so it was great.
This exercise this week was essential for our progress moving forward. The Lean Boot Camp on Connected Lot was a great exercise. We've got all the cross-functional teams here. You know, we showed the dynamics within the group. How everyone worked together. You know, when we came in, titles were dropped at the door, and you know, we had everyone from the front line all the way up through the VP level, and everyone just worked as a team, and it was really a great exercise. Now, we have a lot of handoffs, a lot of rework within this process that we were able to identify. We were able to determine what the waste was within the process, and you know, at the end of the day, if you looked at the walls that we had in the room, we probably had 60 plus feet worth of process mapping that we drew out on the wall. And at the end of the day, that's going to be greatly reduced.
I think the pilot we have set up as of now is great. I think it'll be very simple to perform with all of the information we're getting up front now versus waiting and chasing the client. So I think that'll make everyone's life easier.
We're going to be able to take this and take this model and transition it to our other products. And it's going to help us be more streamlined, eliminate waste within how we're currently executing installs. And from an overall corporate perspective, it's going to help us reduce time to install, increase our revenue. And I'm just really excited to get my team together, to give them the feedback from this, and how we're going to take this in here and make that transition into dealer operations to improve the processes that we have within our group. So it's really exciting. I can't wait to see how the pilot goes.
We could all start at the beginning, eliminate some people from the process, all start from the very beginning with one case and say, you know, by the time we're ready to reach out to the dealership, we have live data, we're able to exhibit this wonderful tool that we have. I think it's going to really take us above and beyond and over our competition. I think this is a huge success. I think it's going to be successful going forward. Obviously, there's going to be some manual processes in the short term with this pilot. I think we can get those automated and even work out more kinks. And I think this is going to be something that we can use for future projects and current projects as well. this is a great experience.
If you've heard about this and you're interested in getting involved, there's a couple of different options that you've got. First of all, in the implementation group, we're going to be doing these kind of lean boot camps across all of the product lines. We need to have this type of transformational experience in all of our implementations to really make sure we're delighting our customers. So whatever area you're aligned to, find out who the process owner is, who the product owner is, and find out when your boot camp's going to happen and how you can get involved, how you can support it from the outside with data or be involved in the event. There's also an email box out there called ci@cdk.com. So I set that up so you can send us some questions, and as we can, we will respond with some responses. And as we roll out this program, we're using that as our pipeline of resources that are interested in going through a continuous improvement journey themselves. We will be rolling out a tiered training program, and I will be starting with training the vice presidents and above in our organization, making sure that 100% of our leadership has actually been exposed to the continuous improvement mindset. We'll then be going out with the rest of the organization. The rest of this calendar year, we're going to pilot that tiered approach. It's everything from introduction to continuous improvement fundamentals, yellow belt training, which is where the mass probably of our projects will come from, and then the traditional green belt and black belt program. We'll pilot it the rest of this calendar year, and then starting in January, we'll start to roll it out broader to the organization. So if you're looking for some more information or some more insight, email at ci@cdk.com, and you can always reach out to me.